Good evening, everyone. We'll begin the evening service of the Miroku Association headquarters, expressing our gratitude to God and Meishu-sama for the permission and protection granted us while participating today in God's divine plan of constructing a paradise on this earth. Let us pray together the Amatsu-Norito, the prayer of heaven, followed by the Miroku Prayer. Please stand. Taka amahara ni kamuzumarimasu kamurogi kamuro mino mikoto mochite sume miyo ya kamu izanagi no mikoto tsukushi no himuka no tachihana no odo no ahagi hara ni Misogi harai tamu toki ni narimaseru. Harai dono o kami tachi. Moro moro no magagoto tsumi kegare o. Harai tamae kiyome tamae tomao sukoto no yoshi o. Amatsu kami kunitsu kami yao yorozu no kami tachi tomoni ame no fuji koma no mimi furi tatete kikoshime se to kashikomi mo maosu Miroku o mikami mamori tamae saki hai tamae. Miroku o mikami mamori tamae saki hai tamae. Oshie miyoya nushi no kami mamori tamae saki hai tamae. Oshie miyoya nushi no kami mamori tamae saki hai tamae. Kam nagara tamachi hai mase. Kam nagara tamachi hai mase. Great God of light, creator and giver of all life, in accordance with your divine will, the long age of night draws to an end. Your radiant divine light, shining ever more brilliantly, awakens the dawn of the glorious age of light, a time long awaited by all humanity. We thank you for guiding us to your divine plan and for the privilege of channeling and receiving Johrei. May our spirits and bodies be illuminated and purified as we live your truth given to us by Meishu-sama. Make us pure and effective instruments of your divine light so that we may serve you and all those with whom we come in contact. May paradise on earth be realized with health, peace, and prosperity, a reality in our lives. Great God of light, bless and protect us. Radiate our souls with your divine light so that we may truly become the instruments of your great plan. Please be seated for group Johrei. Your name is God bless you. Miroku's teaching this evening is entitled Our Sacred Grounds and is found on the Daily Inspirations, page 25. I have constructed this prototype of paradise as a place of rest and tranquility for the world's weary ones. Once the divine light of God spreads and permeates the whole world, all humanity will be given new life. I wish to invite all those who are suffering to this paradise. Come and stay, even if for a little while. The need for people everywhere to be provided with quality entertainment and recreation has long been recognized. Nonetheless, in today's society, too much of it is of a vulgar, unrefined nature. While theater, movies, sports, board games, and other games of skill, of course, can be acceptable, even beneficial. As such, I believe that entertainment and recreation on still higher levels is especially important. In light of this, I think the prototypes of paradise on earth, which we are constructing in Hakone and Atami, will satisfactorily fill the need. They will be ideal paradises in which natural beauty and man-made beauty are combined. Thus, once people visit these beautiful places, their hearts and minds, which have been soiled by the low vibrations of the materialistic world, will be cleansed. Their spiritual beings, which have become almost completely dried up, will be refreshed, their lives renewed, and spirits invigorated. As a result, they will not only be able to do their work more efficiently, but their moral sense will naturally be elevated as well. The contribution that these miniature paradises can make toward the betterment of one's mind will be, I believe, of no ordinary degree. Good evening, everyone. Thank you very much for attending this evening service of the Miroku Association headquarters. Thank you also for directing your prayers along with us for world peace. This evening, I want to share with you the faith experience of Roselene Medeiros. She's from Grajaú, Rio de Janeiro. Roselene has been a Johrei member for 38 years. She works as a nurse specializing in intensive care. Even living alone and working in 2 hospitals, she was constantly undergoing financial purification, as her income was only enough to pay rent and house bills. In March of 2020, Roselene was invited to become an assistant minister. She accepted and began to take care of a group of members while channeling more Johrei than before. She was able to live very rewarding as she provided religious assistance. Roselene had renewed her faith and changed her way of thinking when dealing with problems. She could reflect on her role as a Johrei member and why she was always struggling financially. She realized that if she had material debts, it was because there were spiritual clouds that generated that purification. Consequently, she made the decision to intensify her dedications. She began to regularly offer donations of gratitude, attended our daily online services, enrolled in the advanced course for members, and assiduously studied Meishu-sama's teachings. It dawned upon her that a friend helped her to pay part of her college tuition. She then determined to look for her friend to pay off the debt. However, she was informed that that friend had passed away. Roselene felt really down about the situation, and since that family had moved and she lost contact with them, Roselene decided to offer a donation of gratitude in the name of this friend in the full amount of the debt. She aimed at paying off her spiritual debt and for her friend to receive the light of God in the spiritual realm. Roselene continued with her dedications, and at the beginning of 2021, she was approved to work at a hospital
which greatly improved her financial condition. During that time, the building's doorman where she lives informed her that a renovated apartment was for sale there. Rosilene went to look at the apartment and loved it. She initiated the required documentation for a bank loan and eventually acquired that property. She moved in April 2021 and now is preparing to fulfill the dream of having a home altar dedicated. Rosilene learned that even in the face of adversities, we need to continue giving service, trusting in the divine will. She is now ever more motivated in the mission as an assistant minister. She recently guided someone to the Johrei Center and took on another day of the week to give service at the Johrei Center. Rosilene is very thankful to God and Meishu-sama for the blessings, learning, and permission to dedicate herself to the divine work. Thank you very much for the service, for listening to this faith experience till its very end. I wish a very blessed weekend. With this concludes our evening service. Thank you very much.